One. Yay, I'm live. Hello, everyone. How are you? I'm sorry I'm a little bit late. I'm 4 minutes late, but better late than never, right? So I'm so grateful I'm back live, back in the series again. This is episode 39, Business Live Talk with Kale. So what we normally talk about is about the business that we're doing, and maybe this could inspire you what is actually we're doing, how we're going to do it, and we have a different stories from different business owners around the globe. How are you? I'm coming live to you again from my terrace. It's a lovely day today, but it's a bit hot, but I just to be here. But you might will hear a little bit of noisy noise from the outside of the house. I'm coming live to you from Bali, Indonesia. As you may already know, if you've been following me, you know that I'm now back home in Bali for unlimited holiday because I needed to be here for my mom to support her financially, mentally, physically. So I am so grateful. So let me introduce again to you all to introduce myself. I'm Kadek Raheni. I'm the face of this business page. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm the owner of this channel, and if you're watching on LinkedIn, I am the owner of this account. So if this is first time you see me online, make sure you click the like button. That's how you can get notified if I'm live for the next episode. And you are welcome also to share this video if you find any value in it, value to your time. And today's guest is Tracy. She's from Melbourne, Australia. Let's find out how she managed to do the business while she's busy, how she managed to build her successful business, digital business while she's busy being an employee, busy being a mom too. All right, so let's just bring her in. I won't be long. There you go. Hi, Tracy. How are you?
Hi, Kadek. How are you? I'm
I'm
good.
good.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time. I do appreciate it. I'm the one who failed it last time because I was missed the timing, but thank God that you are here today and thank you for your time. How are you? You all good? How is Melbourne?
I'm good. Today we are having a wonderful day here. It's Monday the 13th. So, we are having a very sunny day and a lovely day, like very unusual for Melbourne. But yeah. Yeah. And thank you for inviting me, Kadek. I know like last time, that's the glitches of the global business, but
Yeah.
finally we are here. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Well, I have to also apologize actually to one of the business owner who invited me. I'm supposed to be her guest on Saturday, but I can't make it because I was busy with my mom. As you know, I told you that I'm here looking after my mom, and I just can't make it because I was ends up unplanned out with her alone with my girl, so I can't do it. So I feel bad. So I'm grateful that you're saying yes. So,
Yeah.
would you please introduce yourself to all the viewers?
So thank you, Kadek, again for the invitation. So for the viewers who don't know me, I'm Tracy. I'm the mom of two lovely kids, and I work as a associate nurse unit manager in Melbourne, Australia, for the last 11 years now. So that's my profession, and now I'm a proud digital business owner too. Yeah, and I'm originally from India, Kerala, India.
All right. Okay. That's good. I mean, so you are actually doing the business as a plan B. Why do you
Yes.
think that you need a plan B? I mean, you already busy as a mom, and then you, from what I heard, associate nurse profession, that
Mm.
is an essential, essential care is really what we need now in the world. So, well, from my side, you have a job security. So, what made you thinking about plan B?
Yeah, that's what I have been thinking for a lot of time. As a nurse, unit manager, of course, I am making enough money. Like, I'm not, I should, it would be very ungrateful if I said. do some in my profession. Like the profession has
Mm-hmm.
always been great for me, and I've come up the ladder. My husband's a nurse too. We like financially we are secure, but being in a Western country, especially after the pandemic, for all this while, someone or the other would come, if I had to do some extra studies or and all that, like I've always had people come, either my parents or my husband's family, someone would be there to support us. But during the pandemic, I realized, with online schooling and all that, though we have a good
Mm.
profession, the thing is, and this is a busy country, and moreover, we have expenses, we have so many bills to pay and all that. Of course we can
Mm-hmm.
afford to, but at the same time we have to leave our kids, somewhere to do a full-time job. If
Mm-hmm.
both of us have to do a full-time job, we have to leave the kids somewhere, with our friends or family. And that was becoming a bit too much, and finally, we don't have much time with our kids and family as such. So and I'm also involved in the church and all that. So I was thinking, I don't have enough time actually. Like I used to work every weekends, and then uh,
Mm.
I used to go to church every day for, like it looks like it is like a sake of going. Most of the time I'm sleepy, and I can't do. I am not very productive. So that's when I thought, okay, I need to do something. I want to come down on the same time, I don't want to compromise my family budget as well. Because all these while, we have been enjoying the,
Yeah. Yeah.
the income and all that. And as like it's hard even for us or the kids, to come down on the income. And we have family back home to support, missionaries we support, all those things. So I needed a side hustle, so I thought, okay, coming down on my hours is good, but I need something to support my income as well. So
Yeah.
that's
Mm-hmm.
I went through all this and found this amazing business.
Oh, happy for you. Yeah,
Yeah,
like nowadays we have a plan B. It's not a luxury anymore, right? Like in the old days we were thinking we have when we already have a secure job, we already have a job, we were thinking we have a good life, but we forgot about all those things, the uncertain things that happens in the world, having a plan B it's always like it's
yeah,
always great and like what it's saying, two is better than one, right?
very true. Yeah,
Yeah, and yeah, me too. I was actually when I was found this system, I actually was looking for things in the digital world, in the online space, because I knew everything. We all knew everything moved online, right? But I just want something online, but I don't know where, I don't know what, I don't know what to do. Especially for me when I'm really not good at selling things. So because when I was searching, all I can see is that selling this, selling A, B, C. So I was thinking I'm only based in Perth, Australia, and in Australia, in a foreign country, I don't really have lots of friends and family. All my family back here in Bali. So I was thinking, if I have to sell things, that means I have to at least it will be benefit me if I have lots of friends or family to offer my things, right? But even
mm,
though if I have me personally, I'm not good. I'm terrible at that. So when I found this system saying that no selling, don't have no need experience and no need tech savvy, I was like, okay, maybe this is for me. So I check it out. Hmm. So did
for
you
this
find out
well,
how did you find out that this is fit your lifestyle? I mean, when you saw this chance on in your online space, or did you find it from friends? Would you mind to share? How did you find it actually?
yeah. So, yeah, that's always my pleasure to share my journey, how I came across this business. So,
Yeah.
we always connect, to people that are similar to us. So,
Mm.
so I decided on coming down on my hours, but I did not know, I did not really, in my mind, I wanted to, but I don't know where to start. And so there were friends who told me, start a YouTube, be a YouTuber, or um, I do a bit of craft and all that, so maybe you can. But then I thought that is all, like, taking a lot of time out of me. Like, I don't think I have
Mm.
that much time. Like, besides, even if I come down on my hours, what is my plan on coming down on my hours? It is to spend
Yeah,
time
it's true.
with family. And on top of
Yeah,
that,
right.
spending more time on what I'm doing. So, so I wanted
Mm.
to do something, but, did not really know where to start from. So I was just sitting
Yeah.
and going through my news feed when, like, my Facebook news feed, when I found this person who was, like, someone from Ireland, but similar to my this thing. She had two little kids. She was from this same place that I'm coming from, like originally from Kerala. So
Mm.
she was a nurse by profession, and then when we
Oh, okay.
got to know together, like, she was also an ICU nurse, I am also an ICU nurse. Then I thought, okay, so this is all like very similar to what I am. So, as a
Yeah.
person. So and so yeah, that's what attracted me. So if she can do it,
Mm.
like, so I was thinking, like, she like, some things are hard to believe, like, when it comes online. Like, I know we have
Yeah.
eased into online, but I was a person who was not even very satisfied with online shopping, like, just
Mm.
before the pandemic. So like, I was a bit of a Thomas, like, I needed to see things before believing. So um,
Yeah.
then when looking at her, I was thinking, a nurse, she shouldn't be a scammer, she should be earning a good income, and no
Yeah.
one would compromise their job for to be a scammer.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that made me a bit of belief to put in, like, put in the next step, like, to step
Mm.
forward to take action. So yeah, that is how I took action, like, and
Mm.
now I'm here.
Yeah, now, yeah, I can totally relate because you exactly meet someone, see someone who has the same walk of life. So it's easier for you to understand and easier for you to believe that she can
Yeah,
do it too, right? So
yeah.
me too. I was came across from a mom, which is that time I was on separation that time, only by myself there in Australia, and I'm only temporary resident that time. I don't have any support from the government, so it's like, how am I gonna provide good life for my children here? And I'm not able to go back home because of the border is closed. So I was thinking I need to find some way, and there must be a way for me to be able to stand on my feet. I can't just rely on this job that I'm ahead now. But here I am now. Long story short, here I'm now. I quit my job in Australia. I take an unlimited holiday with, come back home here because my mom is need me, not worrying about how am I going to find a job here in Bali because the economy is really down now. So I am forever grateful that I saw this amazing system, and now I never thought that I'm able actually run my business from here, especially when I'm going back to my home village. It was a little village in down in a mountain. Like, I never thought I can run a global business from my little village. So I'm so proud. So that's why
Yeah.
I'm so happy. I want to invite as many as mom out there who has same circumstance as me or you to show
Mm.
them that there is a better way, right?
Yeah, very true. Yeah,
Yeah,
if
the
there is a way,
choices is
there is a
ours.
way. Yeah.
True. Yeah, I believe that too. So,
Mm.
how did you find? I mean, how did you find the first, like? Let's talk about the first started. Is it? Do you have any struggle or hurdle when you start to build? In the startup period, because a lot of things to learn, right? A lot of things to need to be done at the first. While it's running, it's all good, but at the first stage, how did you find it? Do you find a struggle or something?
Hmm. So that's a very good question, Kadak. But the thing is, like, at first I was really worried. Like, I was really scared, like, whether I'll be able to do it. Like,
Mm,
I was thinking I knew only nursing, other like, nothing
yeah,
else.
and especially when you work full time, right? The time management things like that.
Yeah, you ask me any medical questions, probably I'll be able to ask you, explain to you. But I was thinking, like, how am I going to do like a business? I've never done a business in my life, and I don't have a family that does business. I don't really know, where I will be. So I was a bit, skeptical and, a bit worried, whether I will be able to. But looking at the amazing training site that we have, I cannot explain, more than this. It's one of the best, world class training. I've done like many courses in, I've done my master's in nursing. I've never found such a user friendly training site. Every
Mm.
step is explained through a video, which anyone can,
Yeah.
anyone, any background, you don't have
Mm.
to be tech savvy. Like, if it was so, I wouldn't be here. I have no idea, how all these things work, how the advertisements work. I had no idea.
Mm.
Seen, sponsored ads on, on different platforms, but never even thought about how it comes around.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
was the thing,
Yeah. You're right.
so we have this training, amazing training site, which, teaches us, how to set up the system. And of course, the system does most of the things for us. We just
Yeah.
have to plug in. It's already ready to be plugged in. So we just have
Mm.
to, put in our details and just plug in. And then,
Yeah.
the ongoing training, everything is, we have weekly classes given by experts, and we have a personal mentor and a coach, whom we can approach anytime. And we have a messaging system that we can approach anyone around the globe, because it's a global business. Someone is
Mm-hmm.
away, even
Yeah.
in the US, um,
Yeah.
so there is someone always available, just a click away. So, so you are really, plugged into the best system. So, so
I
because
know.
of that, I really did not have problem, plugging into the system or getting it
Mm-hmm.
started. Of course, it took me a while, going through the training side. And it's not like a big thing. You go for any business, any profession, you take some time to
You
plug
have
in.
to. Yeah.
It's
Mm.
not like an unusual thing. And we are not talking about, very a time that is not, like, that is taking very long. It's not taking you months or, a months or years. We are just telling you
Mm.
about a system that's taking just weeks and days to weeks. So it
Yeah.
depends on how you are doing it as well. So, so we have
Mm.
all the support that we need and everything. So it's you are the variable factor, and you are the one who wants to own your business, and it's how fast you want to own the business. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have
Correct. Yeah. I'm so
starting
agreed.
it and ongoing as well. I have a lot of support system, so it's not
Yeah.
like it's a very difficult thing. The only thing that I found it a bit challenging was I am always an introvert. I'm not a very, I rarely used to put like photos, or, my
Mm.
husband tag me in the photos, on Facebook. So if you go through my profile, you can understand I don't share a lot of things on my, I never used to. So that was a
Mm.
very unusual thing for me to keep my business growing. I need to keep up with my business,
Mm.
so I have to show the world that I'm doing a business. So that was a big thing for me. And even that
Mm.
I learned, a lot of, there was so much of personal improvement in my life. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Even, I mean, look at us, like all of us, most of us, if you want to do a new job or anything that you want to start new, we have to learn, right? So
Yeah.
it's depend on us. And for the first job, even we have to learn 6 years in the university, or let's say 12 years in the school to, things like
Yeah.
that. So learn about these new things for maybe I do the training online. I think 3 weeks that time. So 3 weeks, or it's depend on you. If you want to do it fast, you can just do it fast. If you want to slow take your time, then it's okay, because it's totally, it's up to you,
Yeah.
right? Because it's you are your own boss, so you the one who put on the schedule how long you want to do the business for, what time you want to do it, and the
Yeah.
system is always there, the training side is always there, the support is always there, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Mm, and for all the training that always update every day, for using the system for all our business life, we don't have to pay like monthly fee, right? Because I heard from one of my mentees, he had an experience with different system before. To upskill, to learn new things, to upskill, he have to pay like quite a amount, like
Yeah, when you
yeah. So
consider, like, we have 5 platforms where we can advertise. So you
mm,
just go and search for like a Facebook advertising course. Like, it's around 400 to
yeah.
$500. So,
Yeah,
you
just
are
only
getting
for one
five,
article, right?
five platforms, like, just for $99. Like, where on earth
Yeah.
would you get that training like,
Mm-hmm.
course for like $99 just for five,
Mm-hmm.
like, for five platforms where like most people are
Yeah.
alive, LinkedIn,
And
Pinterest.
it's for lifetime, right? You can we can you can relearn it again when it's updated. If
Yeah,
anything updated in the online world, or the rules, or maybe the way
yeah,
we do it, our amazing back office team will always update the training site. So yeah, it's wonderful. So that's why I always say check it for yourself, right? Do you have
yeah.
any before we wrap things out, do you have anything to say to all the audience? Like maybe a word from you?
Yeah, so my main message would be like, you need to take action. Like, without seeing things, like, you don't know what's out there. Like, nothing is going to change if you think you're going to just sit there. Okay. So if
Yeah.
you need change in your life, you need to come out of your comfort zone. And we are not asking you for more. Like, we are bringing all the information to you in your bed, like, in front of you. Like, it's not even like, you are going out there, you have to attend a public meeting or a public conference or anything like that. Like, you just have to, like, so Kadak has a website like www.kadakrahani.com. So you just have to put in your name and your email ID. Okay, and everything is given to you in your email, like, it's coming to you.
And it's
So you don't go.
complimentary.
Yeah, it is complimentary. It's free, and the further steps are explained as well. And always, I'm sure, like, Karak is always will always be happy to answer your questions for you. So if you have any doubts, like, to take the further steps and all that, so don't, like, feel hesitant to take a step. Okay, so if you need a change in your life, you need to take a step, and no, just knowing things is not enough. You need to take action. Okay,
Yeah.
so that is
Mhm.
my biggest message for you that I have, like, the takeaway
Yeah.
message that I can give you. So because we all took action, we are all here now. So so
Yes.
action,
Yeah.
come out of your comfort zone, and there you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Because to be skeptical is totally fine. If you're scared, it's
Yes.
totally fine. We all did, because this is something new for us. So it's very normal. But if you think you need a change, if you think you need something in your life need a change, or if you want more in life, then maybe this for you, then maybe we could help you. If this system, if this business could help thousands of lives globally, now we are 104,000 around the world. So if that much people has changed their life, has took action for a
Yeah.
better future or better life, or for more flexibility, or for whatever you are looking for, then
Yeah.
check it out. It's totally complimentary to check on us, because we want people to see it for themselves, to feel it, to find out that this is for them, not
Yeah.
us forcing you, not us forcing anyone, because we want someone who ready to be committed, right? Because this is not a quick rich game that you plug in now and you'll be a millionaire next month or next week. It's not like that. But this is something a registered business, a real business that need a real action too. So yeah, thank you so much, Tracy. Thank
Yeah,
you for
and just
your.
one more
Do you
thing,
want to
like,
add?
yeah, just one more thing I wanted to add is, like, many people ask me, and this is one thing, like, one tip actually I got it from my one of my mentee. Like, when she came to the business, the first thing that she told our coach was, like, we run a legitimate business. But she had seen this ads and everything for a long time, but she never realized that it was a legitimate business until she
Mm,
saw my ad, like, where I told it was a legitimate business. So that is one thing I want to add, like, it is a legitimate business. And as business owners, like, on top of what I gain in my profession, I have to pay the tax for it. So that will
yeah,
make sense. Like, if it was not legitimate and I'm doing it under the blanket, I would not show it out on my tax. Okay, so
yeah,
something that I wanted to add on for people who think this is a scam or anything. Like, it is legitimate and we pay taxes for it. And if you're earning more, unfortunately, you have to pay the taxes more. So, so that is the thing. Like,
yeah.
so always welcome to the business, but, I'm sure you'll never regret for
It's
it.
all worth it. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
All right. Okay. If we, I mean, we gotta wrap it up because I keep telling myself we gotta look at the time because if not, we just keep talking about it because we got so much
I know.
excitement in us. There's so much
Yeah.
things to say, so much. But well, I hope that should be enough for you to get inspired just a little bit. But if you have more questions, you are welcome to send me a message or private message if you not feel comfort that you're sending me message on public. But if you feel more resonant, maybe you're coming from a same walk of life, like you are a nurse, you're welcome to check and message Tracy. Maybe you are in Melbourne too, just message her, and she also have a website. So either way, from me or Tracy, we both here to help you out. We both here to share our journey. We both here to show you that there is a better way. All right. So for now, I would like to say thank you very much for everyone who's watching now or watching the replay. If you have anything, just put in the comment and put in the comment where you're watching from. I'd like to see how global we're going. All right. And Tracy, thank you so much for your time. And I wish you have a wonderful day. You said it's school holiday. It's holiday time.
It's holiday time. Yes.
Christmas time. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. God bless, Tracy. Do you have any last word?
No, thank you for inviting me, Kanak. Thank you so
Mhm.
much. And you have a wonderful time with your mom. And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And I wish you all the success in your business in
Same
2022.
for you.
Thank you so much.
Same to
God
you.
bless.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Bye for now. We'll see you in the next